Hello folks, my name is Steven. Welcome to my channel Trading Chain. In the last video, we were talking about the basics of FinViz for beginners. After I rewatched the video, I noticed that it could be complicated for beginners. Some YouTubers on YouTube talk about investment strategies if you have $1,000, $5,000, or even $10,000. But most of you don't have that much money. You might just have only $20 or $30. And you don't want to wait and you want to invest into stocks right now. I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. And I want it now. That song is from Queen. For your future and your retirement, which is basically your long term. So in this video, we are going to be clicking the exact buttons with my help for finding stocks that are under $20 and that pay dividends. So now let's get on the computer. Hello folks, so now that we're on the computer, you need to type finviz.com in your browser and you'll open up to this page. I have the Elite version, which you have to pay for, and the only difference between the free version and the Elite version is that there will be ads, but most of the buttons are the same, so you shouldn't pay attention to the minor differences. So today we're going to go straight to the screener, and you can find that on the top of your screen on the left side. So watch my mouse very closely. We're going to go to this section right here and click on it. Well, this isn't going to be the exact kind of page that we're going to be looking at today. So we're going to change it to the All section. To find it, we're going to go right here where it says All and click on it. By default, the ETF filters will be on here. So to show you, it will be the default screener will be like this. But you'll need to change it, so on this button right here, click on it, and you'll get the ETF filters removed if you don't want to trade ETFs. But if you do, you're always free to put this on. So actually the very first step you're supposed to do is change your country. You can find because if you're trading other stocks from different countries, then you might have to pay extra fees, and you don't want to do that for stocks. So to change it, you have to go to the country, which is found on the right side of the screener and on the very top. Click on the any and click the USA. It's right below. It's like literally the second button there. So click that, and now you will have only USA stocks. The next step that you're supposed to do is change the price. You can find the price on the next section, which is right here, and near the very bottom, which is found right here. Click on any, and you can change it to under $20. But if you have enough money, like 30, 40, or even $50 to spend on stocks, you can always change this right here. But for today's video, we're going to be doing under $20 stocks. The next step that you're supposed to do is change the market cap. Since we're doing price of stocks that are under $20, the market cap will be around mid. So to change this, we go to the left side of the screener, and it's near the very top right here. We click the market cap, then do mid over 2 billion, and you click that. Also, if you don't know the definition of something, like for example, if you don't know the definition of quick ratio, all you have to do is hover above it and you will have the whole definition right there. Okay, so another thing that you should do is change the relative volume. So to do that, you go right here, and for today's video, we're going to be doing over 0.75 right here, and we're gonna click that, and you'll see that it will change right here. Also, right next to the relative volume, if you move one section to the right, you will see current volume. If you click the any and you change this to over 300k, then that will mean that the stocks that you're looking at are really liquid, which means that that you're not going to have the chance of getting trapped in the stock, which means that you might not be able to sell it, and that is actually a problem. Now, from the current volume, if you move just a little higher, you'll see performance. If you click on that, and if you scroll just a little bit lower, you'll see month up, and you should click on that. This shows that the trend is actually steadily going up over the past month. And right next to it, if you go one section to the right and then one bar lower, you'll see the 50-day simple moving average, and right next to it, the 200-day simple moving average. The simple moving average shows the average over a particular period of time. So 50-day simple moving average, or SMA, shows the average over the last 50 days. And it's the same for the 200-day simple moving average, only it shows the average over 200 days. So for both of them, do price above SMA 50 and SMA 200. Now, the next thing that you should change is the volatility. So right above the 200-day simple moving average, you'll see the volatility. Click on that and do month over 3%. So now we've got a nice list of 6 stocks right here that you can check. So say we're really interested in BGC and we might want to invest in, but just notice I'm putting this as an example. This is not a recommendation. I would click on BGC, and when I scroll down a little, you will see all of these news right here, and it goes on about this stock right here. And if you click on it, then you will be able to take it right to the center of the news. Now, say you want to search for analysis recommendations, what's going to happen to BGC and like the holders, you should go to Yahoo Finance right here, and then in the bar, type in the ticker BGC, and then click enter. By the way, if you're not familiar with Yahoo Finance, go check out my video that I posted a few weeks ago. Okay, so now the first thing that you should check is the 1-year target estimate. So the target estimate, it always changes, so it's not really always exact. So the price isn't going to be the exact price in the next year. But right now, BGC group right here is at $8.07 right here. And the analysis recommendation, the target estimate, is at $9. So this shows around 90 cents in a move up. That is nice. You can also check about the company, and you can also check how much employees it has. It is actually pretty good. And if you want to check how long the company has been in the market for, um, you can go on the all chart right here, and then I will show you how long this company has been in the market. So if you want to also check the holders and the news, you can click on the news right here and the holders right here. And you can check what kind of holders there are. So 70.13% of shares are held by institutions. Vanguard and BlackRock are holding this company. Also State Street is also holding this company. And then after you do a lot of research in this stock, you might want to figure out investing into it. And actually, BGC does pay dividends, and it's 4 cents, which is 0.51% of the company. And what it means by the percentage is that 0.51% of the company's profits goes out to get paid for the owners of the stock. They'll get paid dividends. And if you find a stock that has very high dividends, like if a stock is $17 and it pays, no, if a stock is $20 and it pays $17 in dividends, you might be thinking, oh wow, Steven, this is going to be a great stock. I'm going to make a lot of money just in dividends. But this might just be a very big trap because this will be attracting investors, and the stock is trying to attract investors and traders to this because the company is doing bad. And after you've done researching the stock, you might want to figure out investing into it. Okay, so now another thing that you can do about the screener is that first of all, I recommend you to make a photo of this so you will be able to see this in future videos, in future research, or you can save the screen. For example, if I click the save screen, it will pop up as default new screen. But if I want to, but for today's video, I'm going to do stocks that have potential. And then I can save changes. Then later on, if I go to my presents, right here in all, and I want to quickly change it without having to do all these change all the buttons, you can just click save. You can just click on my present and then do stocks that have potential, and then find your screener. So right here, it automatically will give you all of your buttons. So to reset the whole thing without putting all these buttons back to any, just click reset filters, but we're not going to be doing that today because right now we're going to go to dividend yield, which is found on the second section, more on the left side of the screen, somewhere in the middle. So right here on dividend yield, click that and do positive greater than 0%. And now you see that we only have 3 stocks right here. If you want a bigger list of stocks, you can go to relative volume right here and change it to any. So you won't have any relative volume. And now you have all these 5 stocks right here. Now, if you want to order them by certain thing, you can go, for example, to price, and you can do it from highest to lowest right here by double clicking the price. And here we go. You have all these stocks order from the highest price to the lowest price. For example, if we're interested in JWN, of course you can click on here and then check the news. Or you can go on Yahoo Finance, type in the ticker JWN, and you can do a lot more. Research about the stock. Like for example, right now it's at $19.16, but the 1 year target estimate is at $18.02, which shows that that Nordstrom has a potential of going down around $1. So you might not be interested in this company at all. For a double check, you can go to the holders, check who holds it, like Vanguard, BlackRock, State Street. It shows that it could be safe to invest in. On the, only if you look especially nicely at it. So this stock pays 0.76 cents in dividends, or 3.85% is taken to pay pay the owners. And you can see that this stock over the long run has actually been declining. So after you do very careful research and read a lot of news, you will be able to find stocks that fit your investment plans. And as I said, if you want to save the screen, go to My Presence, Save Screen, and then you can type in dividend stocks. Right here, save changes, and boom. You will have all your screens right here ready to pick up. Okay, folks, so now I told you everything there is to know about FinViz. Let's go back to the studio. Okay, we just walked through all of the steps of searching stocks on FinViz when you only have a little money. With the help of Yahoo Finance and FinViz, you now know how to find stocks for your investment. After you bought a stock, please don't forget to check the news often, because only you will be responsible for your money. Okay folks, thanks for watching. See you in my next video.